Hey, what's up guys? In this video I will be doing 10 Square-1 walkthrough solves with the Lin method. So I average about 8 seconds on Square-1, and as I said I use the Lin method, and I also use cube shape parity using the Kale tracing method. But in this video I'll not go over how I trace, just because that takes a lot of time and I already did it in my last example solves video, so if you want tips on that you can just go watch that video instead. Also, I just finished learning PLL+1, which I feel like is a good reason to finally make this video because it's been a while since I made one of these videos. So this is my main right now. It's the Cosmic Fusion Little Magic M. It's a really good squan, but they don't sell the Cosmic version like specifically on the website, but you can ask for it in an email, which is what I did. But in the description I will leave a link to the non-Cosmic version. And yeah, the Fusion Little Magic is a really cheap and nice Square-1, so I highly recommend it. Now I will get into the first scramble. So we ended up with even on this scramble, and I'm going to start by flipping it over, because doing it from here I would have preferred to start with -4, 6, but from here we can start like that. And another thing I'm noticing are these two pieces, and I know they're going to be preserved right in this position, which is really nice for first block, because we're just going to have to track this corner. So we're going to start with doing cube shape parity like so. And then because we have even, we're going to pair it up in the back, like so. And then finish it off like so. And as I predicted, these are here. And we also see that this is here now. And I also see the corners for second block are right here, and they're going to end up here. And while bringing this over, we also see the edge is here. So we know that's going to be back here, so we know exactly what second block case we're going to have. And another thing we can notice is after pairing this in one slice, the equator is not going to be flipped. So for doing spec, we're going to have to flip the equator with one slice before doing the second block. So I'm going to explain that. So we're going to do this slice here, and then because we don't want the equator to be flipped after second block, which is a technique that I have developed called spec, because it's generally good to not have the equator flipped after second block, so you just solve second block in a way that flips the equator for you correctly. So in this case, we just need to do a slice here that doesn't affect any of the second block cases, and then we can pair up the second block like so. This edge is correct, so we're gonna let it be correct by slicing like that. And then we're gonna bring the solved edge to the back and do this PLL+1 case. Like that. Now into the second scramble. So we ended up with even on this scramble, and yeah, I'm gonna hold it from here, and we're gonna go like this, and because we have even, we're gonna have to pair this up in the back, and then finish off cube shape. No blocks that I see that are gonna be preserved, so we're gonna have to look for that now. First thing I'm noticing, blue block, EC2 slicer, and very finger trick friendly, so we just start by pairing those, and then that, and that's our first block. For second block, this is a 4 slice optimal block. It's 4 slices by pairing these two up, and then the rest is obvious. But since the equator is flipped, as I talked about before, we're going to do it in 5 slices. Which is really nice because we're already in this angle. So how to do it in 5 slices is start by pairing these two up, like that. And I also noticed that solved this back edge. So we're going to make sure to have the top layer misaligned for the rest of second block to keep this solved here. So we finish off second block like that, and then we have this PLL+1 case. Like that. Onto the third scramble. So yet again we ended up with even, and that's not the good solution for this cube shape, so we can't do one slice to scallop kite. So instead we're going to do 2 slices to scallop kite by holding it from here. And what we can do is just a -1 on the bottom, and then slice here, do this, and then another slice. And I'm noticing this, and I know it's going to be preserved and put like right here after cube shape. So yeah, we'll do that, and then whip, and I don't know this is going to be here too, so I know my first block already. So we're going to pair up our first block in the back. noticing these, and I'm noticing my second block is going to be a 5 slicer, but it's a really nice one. It's really finger trick friendly, and it's nice that the equator is flipped because the optimal for this is 5 slices. So how to do it is to pair up the corners, bring the edge down, pair that up with M2, and noticing this is opposite, and I'm noticing I'm going to have an M2 for the edges actually for after second block. So we're going to do this, bring that down like so, and as I said, we have an M2 here, and we just ended up with G perm, which I'm going to do like this, NN, and then JN. Onto fourth scramble. So this is a cube shape I really like because I know a lot of ways to do it, and I know CSP for all of them, so you can go like that to shield square, you can go like this to scallop kite, you can do this stuff to get something like that, but in this case we ended up with odd, and I think the best way to do it here would be to just go, I think the normal way, and go like that, and then pair up scallop kite in the back like so, and then finish off CSP like so. Did not really see anything that's going to be preserved, and we have a really bad case for first block, like nothing obvious to see, but I think the best choice here would be to go for red. So we're going to start by pairing these two up in the back like so, and then swing this over, and I already know what case I'm going to have for second block, and then just pair that up. And here, this is a 4 slice optimal block by doing that, but the equator is flipped, so we're going to do it in 5 slices, which is a quite obvious way to do this block by just doing this, and I'm noticing this edge is solved, and that's going to be easily preserved and put in the back. So like that, and then put it down like that, and this is here, so we're just going to do our PL +1 like that. Onto our fifth scramble. So on this scramble I had odd, which means it's the good way to solve the cube shape, so we don't have to like misalign the star or do it from the back or something. So we can just bring it to the front and then go slice there to pawn pawn. Bring that to the front. Noticing this, that's going to be preserved, so we'll do this. And I also notice this, so I know my first block is going to start with this slice, so I'm going to do that right away. And then just pair this up in the back. Noticing this edge will end up in the back. I know the corner is here, the other corner is here. So we're gonna have a 3 slice second block, which is nice because the equator is flipped. So the 3 slice block starts by pairing these two up, bringing this here. I'm also noticing this edge is going to be solved in the back, which is nice. So when we pair this, we're going to bring it down like that to keep the edge here solved in the back. And then just the PL +1 like that. And now on to sixth scramble. So I ended up with odd on this scramble, meaning we have to do it from here. And we'll do 2 slices to scallop kite like this and like this. And I'm actually seeing this and this. That's going to be paired up for first block, and this is going to be a nice position as well, so we're going to have an easy first block. But in a solve, I would not have seen this. So we're going to go like this, and then, as I predicted, a 1 slice first block here, and actually a nice second block as well, but we'll see that after. So for first block, we'll do this, and then second block is just a 2 slicer, which is nice because the equator is not flipped. This edge is going to be solved in the back, which is really nice. So we'll do this, and then this PL +1. That was a really nice one. That probably would have been a low 6 maybe. I don't know. Okay, on to 7th scramble. So I ended up with even on this scramble, and we're gonna hold it from here and do like this, and because it's even, we have to pair this up in the front, so we're gonna go like this into pawn pawn, and then solve that like this. And I noticed this, these blue pieces here, and the other blue one is back here, so what we're gonna do is And we don't want to break this up, so we're actually not going to do it from here, but just do a U prime before to... Actually, that's not going to preserve anything. Let's do it from here. I would not have done this in a solve. This is just to show off. Then we're going to pair this like so, and do this. And for second block, we have... I think we had this case before. So, yeah, the equator is flipped, so we're going to pair this up like so, and put it down. And something interesting here to notice is during this whole second block, the only white edge I saw that's not this one is this. So I know that this is the one that belongs in the back because it's the orange one. And I know that because no other edges came up, there is a white edge back here, and it has to be the one that belongs here. So we're going to have to bring that up now, because it does not belong here. So we want this to be there instead. So we're going to bring that down with an M2. Might be kind of confusing, but that's what I would have seen. Now we have this PL plus 1. Like that. Onto 8th scramble. Okay, so we ended up with even on this scramble, which is nice. It's the good solution. So we're going to start with a 6. And then this, and one slice from here to scallop kite. And yeah, I'm noticing this, which is nice. So we're going to finish it off like this. And I know this is going to be in this position after cube shape. So for first block, we're just going to go like this. And we're going to have a 2-slice second block, but we're going to do 3 slices for spec. So we're going to do this, and then put the second block in like this to flip the equator. Put the solved edge in the back, and perform the PLO plus 1. Onto the 9th scramble. Okay, so on this one we ended up with even, and I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but I have not learned that. So just what I would have done is bring to scallop kite, and then swap parity in scallop kite like that. And I like it, it's finger trick friendly, but I think there's a solution to it with less slices. And then we're gonna, and I noticed this and this, so we're gonna start with a slice right after cube shape to just bring that down like that, and then the corner attach it to there as well. And a 3-slice second block, which is nice because the equator is flipped. So we're gonna pair that up, noticing this edge is solved. Put the solved edge in the back, and then do this PL plus 1, and we're gonna have U prime D, because AUDF prediction is really easy on this one. And wait, the reason I hesitated is because like I can't do PL plus 1 algs on command. I need to like get the case and go right into it, so it's kind of hard sometimes to go like slow solves, but generally it works out. Okay, onto the last scramble. So we ended up with odd on this scramble, which means that we're gonna have to pair up this L with the scallop in the front. So I think actually it's gonna be faster for me to do from this angle rather than this. This is less misalignment because it would be that. But from here, I just feel like it's faster with the finger tricks. So doing that, and then finishing off CSP like that. And then I noticed this red block, so we're gonna solve that like so into the front. And then for orange block, we're gonna pair up the corners, bring the edge down, pair it up with M2, and I'm noticing this edge, so we can bring that like so, and then do this PL plus 1. Alright, so thank you guys for watching these walkthrough solves on Square-1. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I just remember to subscribe to the channel, and like the video, and share it with your friends if they also use Lin, or want to learn Lin. Just convince them to use Lin, guys. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.